Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. YouTube, what it do, what it is. Let's get straight into the biz. New change of scenery. This is my balcony. I was gonna say porch, but it's a balcony. I just wanted a little change of scenery for the first video back. It's been, what, 4 or 5 months? I don't know. Go check my YouTube page, be an active subscriber, and join the community of 48 people. I missed you guys. It's been a really long summer, but I really enjoyed it. Today's video is going to encapsulate some really funny hee ha ha memories about the summer. I'm gonna show them to you. For those of you who don't know, it's your first time watching. I'm Xavier Juberg. I make YouTube videos as a hobby. Yeah, I'm unemployed currently because I just finished a job. I do summer sales. I knock doors and I sell pest control. I don't anymore. I actually just finished my last summer doing it. Maybe in the distant future, but for now, I'm done. But it was a really good time, and throughout this job, you have many interesting experiences and interactions with people on their doorstep. So I'm gonna share a few with you guys. Yeah, and enjoy the video, man. Don't think about it too hard. And boom, movie magic. I brain farted. I recorded the beginning of that clip probably 4 or 5 days ago. If you've been here a while, you know how I am. I'm really bad at procrastination, especially when it comes to these projects I make. I call them projects just to make myself feel better. They're just YouTube videos. To preface this part of the video, which is pretty much just the rest of the video until the end, a little information about door-to-door solicitation. The point of my job was to go up to a door, knock, engage in a conversation with a person or someone we call a prospect, and get them to buy the pest control service because my truck is in the area today. And if you can do it today, I'm doing it for a discounted rate because my guy will already be in the area. All the people in the video here specifically did not buy, but I still got an entertaining reaction or encounter with these people that stuck with me, and I wrote it on these notes, and this is where we will be getting all the stories from. So I'm gonna post them right here so you guys can read them, and then I will then explain the story to you. I don't know how long this recording itself is gonna be. It might be long. The first 3 of these encounters were not even what happened to me. This is just what happened to one of my buddies who was on the team I was with, and I just thought they were so hilarious I wanted to add them into the video. So the first one is knock knock, no we have a dog, and door closes. I think that's just hilarious. I can only imagine, like, bro going up to the door. They haven't even heard what he had to say. He just knocked, they opened, yelled that at him, and then closed the door. Also, big thing, if anyone's ever come up to your door selling solar panels, security systems, pest control, whatever it is, I want you to know the easiest way for us to get off your door is to do something similar like that. Don't be super rude and like scream in our face. Be like, hey, yeah, no, I'm not really interested in buying anything today. Close the door. We cannot do anything after that. I'm not gonna knock on the door again. Some people might. Some scummy dudes might do it, but I'm just gonna leave because thank you for not wasting my time. I'm not gonna waste your time. And I'm gonna go about and knock the next door. For these people who later in the video got extremely mad at me, when you apply that philosophy to this, it makes them look really, really goofy. Boom. Has an MK5 Supra and can't afford pest control. I don't know cars. I know what a Supra is, but I don't know an MK5 Mortal Kombat Cinco. Like, I don't know, bro. I'll keep you in mind, but I got my dog right now. Dogs do pest control? That doesn't really make sense. Where's the logic behind that? I couldn't tell you. I've had people on the doors throughout this summer and last summer who would tell me, oh, I don't worry about the bugs too much. My dog eats all of them. Yes, I'm sure Airbud is your personal pest control technician and is eating every single bug inside your house. Okay, to preface this story here. So, bro, you sound like Obama, not because you're black. During our morning meeting, we do sales trainings to where we focus on certain techniques to increase our success on the doors to get people to buy. So this morning, we had focused on talking slow, just because the typical salesman will come up to your door and, hey, how are you? Do you want to buy any pest control today? If not, blah, 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 blah. That's not what we do. We really focus on talking slow so that one, they can comprehend what we're saying, and two, for it being more of a conversation. This morning, I was talking really slow, and I could tell I sounded a little different than I usually do because personally, I talk fast. But in this specific encounter, I guess I, for some reason, sounded like Barack Obama, and dude told me it. He was like, whoa, bro, you really sound like Barack Obama. Like, not because you're black or anything. And in my head, I'm laughing so hard. But I'm like, yeah, no, I get it, man. Yeah, for sure. But he was really just complimenting me on my tone and how I came off to him. It was appreciated. He just came off a little funny. White guy, obviously. It was just really funny to me. Literally 2-foot wide fire ant hills, and homeowner is on vacation for the week. By the way, the rest of these encounters happened to me. So when I went up to this door and I gave him my pitch a little bit, pointing out that they had some really big anthills out in the yard. And so it was a younger chick and a younger dude looking at each other. And it's that look where you're like, yeah, we're about to lie to this dude. Yeah, the homeowner is on vacation and they're not back until next week. So you'll probably have to come back then. Sure. You guys have a good one, all right? And it was just funny because we all three of us knew that they were bull crapping, but I wasn't gonna push it because I didn't care that much, you know? So it was whatever to me. Cuzzo, why does it smell like someone dookied right in front of me? Also, I don't think I brought it up. We were knocking in Los Angeles, California. I've been to California once, and I actually was in Los Angeles with my mom and my brother to go to Disneyland. I barely remember that trip, but I think I was too young to realize how bad it smelled because as an adult, LA is probably one of the most dirty and dangerous places I've ever lived in my life, but it was still extremely fun. Multiple times throughout the summer, this wasn't the only time I felt this way, but it was the first recorded time that I was like, yo, this is wow. It smelled really bad. Yo, y'all rock with Thai tea? Me, I do. It's freaking busting, man. Chick with a beard, hoe not home. Also, the hoe here is not like hoe. The hoe is kind of like door knocking slang for homeowner. Yeah, the point of it was a chick with beard. Rando dude outside the crib. He'll call the cops, but isn't the homeowner. This specific story was towards the end of my day. It was on a Saturday, so we only knocked like reduced hours pretty much, and it was my last door of the day. And I go up to this house, and I see there's a dude kind of around the side of it, right? So I was like, oh, okay, he's probably the homeowner. So I go up to him, I'm like, hey man, how you doing? Are you the homeowner here? Starts mumbling to himself, facing towards the house. Mind you, he's not wearing a shirt, he just has jeans on and is barefoot outside of this house. So I'm like, what is Twin on right now? And he goes, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you quite well. Could you say it again? Leave me alone, man, leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Just reason I'm stopping by, I'm just stopping by with Active. Look, man, Lee, I'm gonna call the cops. And at that point, I'm like, all right, I'm not taking this disrespect from some random dude kind of outside this house. I firmly believe he was not the homeowner. I think he had said something about not being the homeowner or them not being there, but I was just like, who are you calling the cops on? I'm doing everything legally, and you're over here barefoot, and he it's not like if you were to step out your house just barefoot, no shirt on, just kind of, you probably look like a normal person outside their own house. He looked like he didn't belong there, like he was trying to get in. It was super weird, but I was just like, yo, okay, buddy, for sure. And I left. It was just super funny and weird. Oh, shut up. So I go up to this house and I knock on the door and I hear people behind the door and I'm like, okay, someone's home. So I give it about 10 seconds. I knock again, I ring the doorbell. And from the side of the home, there's this window with a curtain. This old white dude pulls it to the side and he goes, what do you want? I go, oh, hey, how you going, man? I'm Xavier. I'm just stopping by with Active. It's pest control. I don't have any pests. We're okay. And in my job, you're supposed to push past, a little soft 1 or 2 no's, just to, because there have been plenty of sales throughout my career that, they told me no probably maybe 8 times at the max, and I still sold them. Not in an annoying way. There's something called pleasant persistence, which we really try to focus on instead of coming off as a very pushy guy, trying to get you to buy, give me your card kind of thing. It's just like, yeah, no, I wouldn't expect too much on the inside, man. It's really just been on the outside for the most part. And you go on with your pitch, and he just looks at me through the window, doesn't even open it, by the way. He's talking to me through this closed window, and he goes, "Oh, shut up," and closes the curtain. Really funny. And it's funny because in most of these stories, I actually got a little bit upset at some of them, not all of them, but I got a little upset at some parts of them. But like in hindsight, they're just funny stories that I now get to immortalize on the internet. You really got me f***ed up here. What even happened here? I couldn't even tell you. I want to say I went up to this dude's door and just tried pitching him, and he just responded like that. Just like, yeah, you really got me f***ed up here. I wish I had more for you guys. My memory is like totally capping on me right now. Bro look cooked, but wife's the boss in an hour. I remember this dude, I went up to his door, I tried pitching him. He just looked insanely high. It was really chill with me. He's like, oh, I mean, that sounds like pretty good, man. We got a few roaches, a few spiders here and there, but I don't handle it, bro. It's the wife. And this dude is just, I'm giving him way more leeway with how he was sounding. He was just so incredibly high. Like his eyes were bloodshot red, and he looked like he was struggling to produce a coherent thought. I actually went back and his wife still wasn't there, and he's like, I don't know where she's at, man. So yeah. So this one right here, it's literally just a review of some dude I sold. I switched him over from his other company he had. I can't remember which one it was, but he was super chill. And then I helped my boy Eddie, one of our service technicians, but also just one of my homeboys, service his house. And he was just walking around the whole time. Like me and Eddie were just talking and cleaning his house, taking all the webs off. You know, Eddie was spraying the pesticide and all that on the house. He was just watching us at every move. It was super funny. But he was a really chill dude, and he ended up leaving this review that Eddie sent over to me. And I was like, yo, that's actually pretty hype. So I sent this to my mom, and she was like, oh, my son's so cool. Something like that. She probably said that. Yeah. So now I'm looking at the rest of these, and I might just go ahead and clip this into a two-part video because I still have a couple more that I want to give some more emphasis on. I do appreciate you watching. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half here, but in the next video, I'm just gonna go ahead and start it up like you would watch the previous video, which would be this current video, because I don't want it to get super duper long, and hey, it gives me another video to post, so why not? Thank you again for watching. If you did like, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. Comment down below what other things you want me to see me talk about or do next. I'm really open to anything. I do have a couple things in the back, I don't know, on the line. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I really be trying to come off as more cool than I am. Still super cool. I will catch you guys in the next vid, and thank you for watching.